Mulgai. It's a Sunday morning, just before 9 o'clock. The West Highland Way is a 96-mile world famous route. It goes from Mulgai, just outside Glasgow, all the way to Fort William in the Highlands. We're off. Pretty soon we'll be out into Bugdock Park, out into the countryside. It's a Sunday morning. I've only seen 2 other walkers setting off today, so it's going to be good. This is a sign that's going to be following all the way through. It's a very well signposted path, so it should be not get lost. We've got a map, we'll be fine. Now, in Mulgai at the start, there are a few shops. There's a Greggs. Could have bought breakfast, but I didn't. There's also I believe there's a pet shop. I believe there's a pet shop, but it sells a few things like gas. I didn't go in because it wasn't open. It's a Sunday morning. But there is one thing that's quite notable, just near the sign for the obelisk for the West Highland Way, and that is that there's a water dispenser, so you can fill your bottles up there before you go. So first day today, 16 miles or 15, about thereabouts, and we're heading to Garaband Forest. That's it. So going to go straight past Drummond, head out into the forest. Somewhere in there I'm on a wild camp. Hoping I can make out the 16 miles. The closer I can get to Conic Hill, the better. That means that tomorrow will be a really short 10-mile day. But I'm not going to think about that yet. I'm going to focus on today. I know that as we get towards Drummond, that's when you start to see some views opening up. You can start to see the Arrow Alps, see a bit of Loch Lomond and the mountains up there, and then a proper view of exactly what we're going to be walking into when we get into the walk itself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. The fire burned non-stop between about 1920 and the onset of World War II. It was a place for people to meet up, make a brew using water from the loch, and warm their hands and feet and catch up with mates old and new before heading out or back from a day in the hills. The inscription at the base of the memorial reads, "Here burned the Cregalian fire." During the Depression of the 1930s, it was a beacon of companionship and hope for young unemployed people who came from Glasgow and Clydebank seeking adventure in Scotland's wild places. Their pioneering spirit helped make the Scottish countryside free for all to roam. Haste you back is a warm Scottish way of saying you're always welcome here. 4 miles, that's all I've walked. 92 to go that way. Starting to see in the distance the views of where we're going to go. Over there is a big looking mountain. This is awesome. I can see well into the distance now, and the mountains that we're going to be heading towards. There's a famous sign. Take the weight off your feet. I think I will. And off my back. Let's see if we can stop here, even just for a sit down. Excellent. Amazing, first honesty box. Just what I wanted as well. Actually quite cold, even though it's not refrigerated. Oh, near traffic. Oh, it's coming, quick, that way. Behind this orange van is the darkness honesty box. I'm going to use that bin. I had a look in it. It's got ice creams in it. I didn't fancy one. I did use the bin though to get rid of my can of empty pop. Here is German camping. I'm not booked in here, but I'm going to have a look. So that was German camping. I've been a bit cheeky, I filled my water bottles up. And also I sat down on a bench so I could take all the stones out of my shoes. But I don't think they mind. Hopefully not anyway. Thank you anyway, German camping. So I'm going to crack on. I'm going to head up to the wild camping spot that I've, well, I haven't picked out, but I'm going to go to the forest and wild camp there. See the mountains over there now. I think it's a bit far for Ben Lomond, but maybe there are Alps. That might be Conic Hill in the foreground, I don't know. But I'm betting that wood in the distance is a Garaban forest. Interesting, we're going down here. Little stream. Oh. Careful. I remember this bit from last year. I remember people camping here. Wondering whether I might do the same. Nah, we'll carry on. Just a note, when you get to this bit, the West Highland Way is hidden. It's down here. Not easy to see. You go down there. If you want to head into Drummond, then you head down there. Otherwise, carry on here and head for Garaban Forest. There's another honesty box before you hit the woods. £1 bottle of water. Actually quite reasonable, £1 for a bottle of water. Considering, could be a lot more expensive. It was £2 for the last drink. But crack on. We're heading up the road for a bit, and then pretty soon we turned off left and head back up a hill. Back into the countryside, and then we'll be in the woods. Cracking. Just got to figure out where I'm going to stay tonight now. Got my camp spot sorted out behind me. You can see the tent. Found a little nook. It was well worth the walk. We'll sort the pitching out in a minute. But this is the where I've camped. And over there you see Loch Lomond. I am going to sort out the tent, get in the tent, and midges are coming out now as well, so I'm getting bitten, and get some food on, make some food. I'm knackered. I've done a good 15 miles today. That was awesome, I'm glad I've done it now. What an awesome day. I genuinely was at one point thinking that I wasn't even going to make it to this like this far. I think I've gone 15.5 miles, which is pretty good. Pretty much what I wanted to be. So yeah, pleased with that. Morning, day 2. It's chucking it down near the end. Well, they did say it was going to rain. Luckily, where I'm camped, I actually get like full dew planting though. It's amazing. So it's going to be heavy rain now until probably about 9 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock now. Yeah, 7 o'clock now. Really peaceful night actually. Really quiet, like silence, absolute silence last night. I was awake in the early hours. Yeah, really good sleep. But so today it's a short day. It's 10 miles. I'm walking from where I am now, Garabam Forest, to the permit camping site on Loch Lomond. I can't remember the name. Lochside or something like that. It's literally 10 miles. So, and the first job I've got today is tackle Conic Hill. Putting it down. We're not going to get much of a view on Loch Lomond while it's raining like this. Never mind. Coffee's ready now. That's boiling. Left no trace, as you can see. Nothing behind me. So I'm going to leave this rather lovely campsite. I've got my stick out. Got my walking pole today because we're going up Conic Hill and then we're going down Conic Hill. And down Conic Hill is quite steep. I've got the last bit of the woods to get through. And then pretty soon we'll be at the base of Conic Hill, which I think is that there. I'll find out when I get there. Here we go, at the crossroads now. Balmaha, Conic Hill that way. Or if you want to avoid Conic Hill, you can take the road. Getting near the top of the path now. Look at this, absolutely stunning. Wow. That was worth the climb. That view down there into the distance is only going to keep opening up as we carry on going further up and over the other side of Conic Hill. Even better in the sunshine. Wow. Made it, top of Conic Hill. Look at that. Wonderful. I was going to stand here for a bit now, have a rest, enjoy the view. Look at the clouds over there. What a beautiful view. I don't know how many more miles I've got to go, but I'll get the map out in a bit and count it. I'm not in a rush, it's only 11 o'clock. I ain't got far to go. It's a pretty steep and long descent now into Balmaha. But you get this view on the way down. This way, Balmaha. Oh, hey. keep going, 1.5 miles or thereabouts, maybe a bit less, and we get to the campsite. We are well and truly in the no camping zone by now as well. This little stretch just after the loch, or after we get out of Omaha, we drop to the Lochside. The loch is down there, but we seem to be doing quite a bit of forest walking. It's quite pleasant actually, and it's flat. It's nice, and not quite as rough underfoot. Need a good rest today. I'm going to try and get up early tomorrow and get gone. It's been raining all day today, so I didn't film an awful lot. I'm going to make my food and drink lots of water. I need to drink plenty of water tomorrow. And I'm just going to get in bed, knackered. So, packed up, feel pretty rested. I think it's going to be a good day today. I'm not carrying anywhere near as much water, I've only got 1 day's water, so the weight is a lot less on my pack. Be good. Short walk now from the campsite and walking into Rodennen. As you can see, it's pissing it down. It's been pissing it down all morning. On the way to Conic Lodge, found this Odyssey box, which is amazing because they sell cans of pop, which I have actually poured into one of my empty water bottles. Right, time to get cracking. I'm going to take the high route. I don't fancy the low route in this, and I'm hoping that by the time I get to Inverarnan, or around about there, the rain will have eased off, or at least stopped. Not seeing an awful lot for the trees from this bit, but there's a very misty Loch Lomond over there. Just past Rodennen, you get to this sign. It says West Highland Way, and it points down there. That's the low road. That's the high road. I'm going to take the high road. Depending on the itinerary that you do, on this high road we're past the camping management zone, and there are plenty of, well, there's quite a few spots like this just on the path. So, perfect wild camping. We're truly down by the Lochside now. This is where it gets rough. Time for some scrambling. at that. Wow. There's some amount of water going down there. Inverarnan Hotel has a walker's bar where you can eat your own food, you can go to the bar, or you can just rest in a nice, warm, dry room.
Five of us, but 3 have piped out and have gone over on the ferry, and I went, I am.
Set off again from the hotel at Inverarnan. So setting off back on the lock path. The sun's come out now. There's about 6 miles to Beinglas Farm from Inverarnan, so just on that last stretch now. Ooh, am I going to get through here? Oh, squeeze. Just. It's a good job that pack is tall and narrow. Oh, look at that. Check out that view. In the sunshine as well. That's Doon Bothy up ahead, and there must be someone in it because there's smoke coming out the chimney. Well, we're going to try and get under that. That wasn't here last time. Right, let's go. Hey, you made it. Maybe it's not as low as I thought. Stunning. Loch Lomond. Anyway, it's raining. I'm getting eaten alive by midges, so I'm not standing still. Time to carry on. On the final stretch now into Beinglas Farm, which I think is just round that corner over there, but definitely on the last mile. Man, I'm knackered. This was my last chance to stay for one more night at Beinglas Farm. After October of 2022, the campsite is closing and the only accommodation, or the nearest accommodation, is the Drovers Inn on the other side of the bridge and on the A82. Due to my heart condition, my backpacking of the West Highland Way ended at Beinglas Farm. After this, I went back to Mulgai, picked up my camper van, and then the rest of the route I part drove and part hiked. Beautiful. You do have the A82 just down there, all the way, from Tyndrum. But what a magnificent day. Walking into, well, from there, so Tyndrum's that way, down towards Glencoe down there. So I'm going to head back. Might be a bit of walking for the day. This is the Framers Bridge, the Bridge of Orkney. Wow, look at that. As you can see down there, that's where the little wild camping patch is. this is where my West Highland Way ended. I spent a couple more days just touring around the Highlands, and after this I went home.